Yo, what's good? Decided to make another video uh tonight. Just sharing some stories, just different stories. Maybe one or two stories when I was growing up, man. Just funny childhood stories or whatnot. Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody had a good uh holiday break. Hope everybody had a good New Year's and everything. Um, Start your year off right. Anything you slacked in last year, try to do better this year. And number one, keep God first. There's only one way to the Father, and that's through His Son Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna say that. If you don't believe in that, then I understand. But I had to put that out there first. But anyway, I want to tell some stories, maybe two stories, about funny stories from my childhood. So here we go. The first one I thought about was, and it's been so long, of course, I'm 43 years old, so it's been years ago. I'm talking about back when you like 2 or 3 years old, 4, 5, 6, on up. So I remember when I was about 3 years old. So this is, uh, we were out riding around. It was me, my mom, my two brothers, and my mama was the type of person, she was into like bargains and thrift stores and stuff like that, and just trying to find stuff at a bargain. She was basically a single parent with 6 kids, you know what I'm saying, by herself. So you can't always go to the mall and buy all this expensive stuff and all that. So she had to make do with what she had. But I remember one time, and this was actually when my mom and dad was together at this time. But so we were riding around, and there was a junk pile on the side of the road, and there was a big wheel that was in the junk pile. And so me and Carl, my oldest brother, and myself, and then we got a younger brother, Kelly. He didn't have a big wheel. So me and Carl, we had big wheels, but Kelly didn't. So my mama found a big wheel like on a little junk pile. And so she was like, got it. We used to be embarrassed sometimes. Mama used to do stuff like that, but now I do it. So if I see something good on the side of the road, I can clean up and maybe sell or keep shooting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I done did it. But so she got the big wheel, put the big wheel in the car or whatever. I don't even think she really checked it out. She just got out the car, got it, put it in the trunk or whatever, brought it home. So my memory, I don't really remember in depth, after that. So anyway, I remember one day, my dad was about to head out somewhere. And I remember I'm like 3 years old, like we young, and I still remember this. But so Kelly had to be no more than about 2 years old, and Carl might have been about maybe five, because I think he about 2 years older than me, maybe. So he was about five, I was probably about three, Kelly was about two, and so my dad was leaving, and he went on. We watched him go out the house. We watched him drive up the street or whatever, and go, wherever he was off to. We little, we young, we don't know. But for some reason we was thinking that he was gonna be gone for a while. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So anyway, we actually, I remember watching him leave, and he drove off. And for some reason we all was on the same page, me, Carl, and Kelly, and we ran outside because our big wheels was on the porch, and we ran outside, got our big wheels, and all jumped on our big wheels. And we used to, the way our street was, it was a real curvy street. It was real curvy, and it was a hill, but it was curvy, and it was a pretty good distance from the house. It wasn't too far, but it was too far for 5, 3-year-old, 2 year olds to be up the street, and even out of the yard. Even going out of the yard is too far. But anyway, so we got an idea, and I don't know who came up with it. I don't know if all three of us did, but we all got the idea that we wanted to go to the top of the hill, to the top of the street, and ride our big wheels down the hill. And plus, it was a hill and it was curvy. It was gonna be fun, but we knew we was taking a risk, because we knew that if my dad was home, he would definitely not let us do that. And I really don't know what my mom was doing. I don't know if she was asleep or what. I don't know, but we had to. I never really focused on the mama side of it, so she must have been asleep. But we was more worried about my dad. And even though mama would get on us too if she knew we went up the hill. But so I don't know. Anyway, so we got the big wheels or whatever, and we went way up to the top of the hill or whatnot to ride the big wheels down and everything. So we get to the top of the hill, and I remember we had an urgency about ourselves. We was like, let's hurry up, let's hurry up and do this for daddy come back, or or try to hurry up and do it so we won't get caught. So we go up to the top of the hill, we ready to go. So we coming down the hill or whatever. Me and Carl, we gone. We flying down the hill, we gone. We come back down, get off our big wheels, put them back on the porch. We good. So me and Carl like, what Kelly? You know what I'm saying? We done left Kelly. Now here's the thing with the big wheel that mama got off the thing. You know what I'm saying? Whoever had it before my mom got off the power, I guess they used to ride the big wheel and like slide and stuff on it, like, because you can, like, if you ride your big wheel real fast down the hill and you turn it real sharp, you can slide, and like that. So I guess whoever owned the big wheel before my mama got it off the pile, it's my little man John John right here. He coming to hang out with me a little bit. Say what's up, John John.
What's up?
Yeah. All right. So anyway, the thing with the big wheel was that somebody had, I guess they had been sliding, you know what I'm saying, on the back tires. So when Kelly was coming down the hill, because we didn't know it, you know what I'm saying, we flying or whatnot, and me and Carl like, where's Kelly? Where's Kelly? You know what I'm saying? And so we wait and we like, oh man, we gonna have to go back and get him. So all of a sudden, we standing on the porch, we looking up the street trying to see where Kelly at. All of a sudden, we see Kelly coming around the corner. Cause like I said, it's a curvy road, so if you too far up, you can't even see until the person, come around that curve. We see Kelly come down the hill, right, on the big wheel, and the wheels have been worn down, like, real bad. So they don't roll freely, so you can actually go fast down the hill. So here go Kelly coming down the hill, he like, cloo, 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 and he going all slow, but he going though, but he like, cloo, 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 and then all of a sudden, cloo, 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 all of a sudden, my daddy come around the curve in the car too. Oh man. So my daddy come around the curve in the car, Kelly like, cloo, 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 and he riding. So when he see Kelly, he riding behind Kelly real slow. I guess like making sure don't no other cars come around that corner or nothing like that, I guess, So Kelly cloop, 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 cloop on down, and then all the way till he get in the yard. You know what I'm saying? Then he get his big wheel and bring it up to the porch too. So then my daddy pulling in the driveway or whatnot, and he gets out the car. So all of us on the porch now, and he asks us, he say, I know y'all ain't been riding y'all big wheels in that street. You know what I'm saying? And we was scared. We like, I don't know if we tried to lie. Like I said, it's been so long I can't remember, but I know we got our butts towed up. You know what I'm saying? We got our butts towed up. We got punishment, everything. But that's just a little funny story, cause we used to laugh about that for years, man. Just seeing Kelly coming around that corner and it's like cloo 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 cloo. I mean, he was rolling, boy, like cloo 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 cloo. But yeah, we got our butts towed up for that, man. That's just a funny story, man. That I remember when we was little, man, trying to get risky on our big wheels, trying to go to the top of that hill and ride down and get that big thrill of riding down the hill. But that's dangerous though. I wouldn't recommend no little kids that age to be playing in the street in any kind of way or anything like that. But yeah, just looking back, it's a little funny now, man. But we was little, man. When I think about it, I'm like, dang, 3 years old, 2 years old, going up the street like that. I couldn't imagine my little John John going way up the street like that, doing that, man. I'd be terrified. But anyway, so that's the first story. And the second story, you know what? I split the video in half. That way it won't be so long. How about that? So I'm gonna do another video and then I'll tell another funny family story. So I hope you enjoy this story or whatever. I'm still learning how to tell stories, man. I don't tell them the best way sometimes or whatever. But if you enjoy the story, then like the video, give a thumbs up. All right, I'll let you. Yeah.